Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is WatchArtSci. First off, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you have a great new year, and I'm kicking my year off with my FP Journe. This was my surprise watch. I never thought I'd get it. I didn't even think about it, but I did. And so that's how I'm kicking off 2017. And we're also kicking it off with Art's collection that I described as the collection of the Rebel Alliance. The reason I did that is that there are different groups of watches that Art has collected, and this collection looks like there are certain groups here, there are certain groups here, and they're all together and they all work really great together. Okay, the first group we're going to look at are the Seikos, and I gotta tell you, the two of the Seikos are Grand Seikos, but the one that really is cool is the Spring Drive. The reason that the Spring Drive is such an important watch, at least in my opinion, is that it combines the best of quartz with mechanical. Doesn't run on a battery, and it's really an amazing watch. Is someone who has, or some company in this case, who has taken quartz and raised it to the level of high horology. I think it's really something. The only other person I know of for sure is FP Journe's. He's got like a sleeping quartz uh, movement that he made. I saw a commercial for it, and I don't see many FP Journe commercials, but he made it. It was a woman's watch, and the way it works, there's a quartz movement in there, and when it stands still, it goes to sleep. So, and then when the person picks up their watch in the morning, she looks at it and it goes. All of the hands go to the correct time and it's working again. And so between this Spring Drive and the sleeping quartz that FP Journe made, I don't know a lot of the kind of innovations. In fact, I think there's probably a bit more innovation in the Spring Drive. And now there's also, of course, the Grand Seiko GMT, a gorgeous watch. I love the face of that thing. And then there are a couple other older ones. One is the two Seiko automatics. So this is the first group, and like I said, the one that knocks the ball out of the park, as far as I'm concerned, in terms of high horology, is that Spring Drive. Okay, let's take a look at the next group. And this group is, I, I put these together because there are three Omegas and a Tudor. And the Tudor is the Black Bay, and then there's a Speedmaster, a Seamaster, and and then another one that is the like a Constellation. And I really like that one. In fact, I like all of them. And this is the Seamaster is an older one, and it looks to me almost like a dress watch. You don't think of Seamaster and dress watch together, uh, but in this case, maybe. The Constellation, I think it could. In fact, it would be a great conversation piece. So that's the second group in the collection of the Rebel Alliance. Okay, this next group is, I love the Ball Trainmaster. It's got this great big crown on it, and it looks a lot like what you'd have an old fashioned pocket watch that the guy would pull out of his vest pocket in a train and all aboard and off you go. Except it's been updated, modernized to fit beautifully with a wristwatch, and it's got those blue hands to it. Love it. And then with that is another one of my favorite watches, and that's the Bulova Accutron. The reason I like the Accutron is that it had that tuning fork movement. And this is something that is, again, we're talking about some really interesting horological innovation. And it says on it, railroad approved. So that, that goes great with the Ball Trademaster. And finally, there's this little Bulova that looked like a, pretty much of a standard Bulova dress watch. It's just nice, simple, has that Calatrava simplicity to it. So this is that's the that's the third group. Now this final group is more of a potpourri, and there's a Caravel, a Rado, an Elgin pocket watch, and an Eterna automatic. I really like the looks of that Silver Horse Rado. Um, some years ago, a very dear friend of mine gave me this Rado, and Rados probably aren't high horology, but they make some very nice watches. This particular one, this is a Florentine, uh, and or Florence, and it's titanium and gold, and its thing is about 30 years old, and it looks brand new. I love that Rado that Art has. Okay, so here you have someone who's been able to put together a collection, and they're different groupings, but they, when you put them together, they to go together pretty well. Excuse me. There. Okay. So now, where would Art go from this? To me, there are a lot of different places to go. He's got a number of these are dress watches, sports watches, and so forth. And I think that any kind of movement to a watch in high horology would be a good move for Art. And this isn't necessarily a one that we usually think of as a standard one, but anything that would poke toward high horology. And that's my suggestion for Art. Okay, well, I did say, I think, something about we're having our drawing for our next watch. So let's have it. What I did, here's my bowl my coffee cup that I cleaned up and got ready. And in the coffee cup, you can see, let's see, where is it? At the bottom down there, there are 25 little scraps of paper, and each one of them has an R number. You may have noticed that all of the reviews have an R number to it, and I took one out, and that was Clark's, because Clark won the last watch. Okay, gonna mix them up, and let's see who we get here. Okay, and here we go. Let's see, this is R15. R15 is Art. This is the one we just finished. So Art, you won the free watch. Okay, Art, you won the Skagen. This is a Danish watch, and so if you would, shoot me an email and tell me where you want it sent, and I'll send it to you. Okay, now there's more. The next giveaway we're going to have is in April, which is the 1-year anniversary of WatchArtSci. And this is an automatic. This is the first automatic that we've given away, and it's by a company named Armatron. And let me see if I can show it to you. Whoa. All right, it's a brand new watch. And it's skeletonized. And you can see it through the back and through the front. And this is going to be our next watch giveaway that we're going to have on the 1-year anniversary of WatchArtSci. Okay, well, again, let me wish you all a Happy New Year, and Art, congratulations on winning a watch and having a wonderful collection. This is Bill Sanders, Art, WatchArtSci, See you guys Friday.